roller coaster ride a little bit?
Not a roller coaster ride, more of a bottom out and just try to fight your way back. Roller coasters are up and down, you know, and this is more of a, you got to figure out a way to get stops.
What changed in the second half?
I knew somebody was going to ask me that. It's just hard to put your feet on. You know, we got out executed the first half. You know, we were man coverage and you know, didn't make a play on the ball, didn't make good throws and catches, and missed a couple assignments in the run game. So that's all execution. And they were, you know, they were executing better than we were. Thought the scheme was good. You know, we just got out executed. Kids were playing hard. Just, I tell you, it's really a blessing that you know you get a half like that with a win. Because when everybody's telling you how, you realize how fragile this thing is. You realize how fragile it is from being a good defense to just poor. That's how quick it can happen. And our guys got that, you know. And I can tell them all I want, but they listen to you guys too much. So it's a blessing they got that lesson, because you can't talk to them about it. They got to live it, and then come out with a win because of it, or in spite of it.
Whatever was said at halftime, they got that message.
Yeah, I mean, again, it wasn't major. It's just hey, you got to do this, you got to execute it, and it's all about matchups. Every week it's different. Every week it's the matchup, and they know how to operate that offense. And if you're not perfect in some areas, they out execute you. It's over. When you execute and you play perfect, you got a chance. But if you don't, if all of a sudden on the quarterback run, your eyes come off of what you're supposed to, and that's coaching. Gotta get them to learn it. Thank goodness it wasn't too late.
Did you have much information on Cook before he came in? Obviously.
Well, we figured we thought he was a junior college quarterback and all, so I knew he could throw the ball. I watched him throw the ball in warm-ups, so that wasn't a surprise when he came in. So when he comes in, it was the Michael Sam game plan. Yes, I thought about that quite often.
Now, before this game, they had only given up 3 sacks all season. Here you are with 5 and 1. I mean, was that something you guys stressed, making sure you could get to them this game?
Well, that's always. We didn't put a number on it, but I knew we needed to get pressure with 4, and then if you ever get pressure with 3, which we did a couple of times, it's usually because you have some good coverage, makes them hold it, and guys continue to fight because it's you got basically 3 guys with 2-on-1 on every one of them. So they really have to have exceptional effort to get pressure with 3.
That field goal he made, so we're grateful for that.
Can you tell us what the problems were in the first half? Why you could never get stopped?
They just had more than us during the QB power game. Yeah, that's where all their yards came from. So, Coach Spencer just made a couple of adjustments, so that really helped us out in the third quarter. Huh?
What kind of adjustments were they?
I don't know, just fill in the gaps that we were missing. So that's pretty much it.
Were you prepared for that quarterback that came out? I mean, quarterback, wide receiver that came out. And was he in the game plan at all?
Huberner, it's a runner too, so we were prepared for the QB run game also. So we were ready for the new quarterback that came in.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Man, y'all kind of walked up late, so I know you've been asked some of these questions, but just the way you guys turned things around in the second half. What went on, and how proud of you are of the way you guys were able to respond there?
Coach Spencer made a couple of adjustments during halftime, and we rallied together as a defense and came together and told ourselves, this is not us. We have to step up and play hard, so a couple of guys contributed to our outcome.
I heard you mention just filling some gaps. Is it that simple?
Yeah, the QB runs, they had more blockers than we did, so we just had to fix those adjustments and fill some holes that we were missing. So.
That was kind of the biggest adjustment. I know Coach Gundy talked about kind of all the adjustments you made on defense really made the difference.
Yeah, and plus we had to, as a D-line, we had to get pressure on them. We left them a lot of time to throw the ball, so that was keeping our corners and safeties in distress. So we stepped up as a D-line, came together, and As a whole defense, pretty much, and came together and stopped them.
How much different was it when their second quarterback is wide receiver winning the game? Because obviously he was more athletic than the guy who started.
Yeah, I don't think it really was a difference because the starting QB can also run too, so we were prepared for that, and we just did what we can to stop him and slow him down. So.
This is the first time this season that you guys really go into locker room at halftime, kind of getting beat by the opposing offense. I mean, you guys have been successful all year. How is it different in the locker room at halftime?
Like I said, we just came together. We realized our offense is doing their best for us. They're stepping up, so we have to step up and help our offense out. And so we have to help each other out pretty much.
Their offensive line had only given up 3 sacks all season. You guys come up with 5 today. I mean, how proud of you guys are that number, being able to almost double the number they had given up all year?
I'm very proud of our defense. We came back strong. We were a little struggling during the first half, so a couple guys stepped up, like Devontae and Chad Widener stepped up. Ryan went down, so Chad had to step up and just kept it going. So that really helped us out.